Teacher, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Well, the word noun is applicable for a person,
Applicable. Uh-huh.
applicable for
Uh-huh.
a person, a place, and a thing.
Exactly. And let me do it with you guys. I'm sorry that I forgot this, but I will clear it with you. Okay. I have here my presentation. Okay. What is a noun, guys? It is a person. So in this case, a person can be Juan. Yeah. A person can be Juan, Donald Trump. Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Uh-huh.
Will
What
Smith.
else?
Will
Yeah, Will Smith, Joseph Smith, yeah, Ruth Nemel Nelson, yes, yes, any person.
Teacher.
Freddie Pack, the teacher is a person.
Nicky Young.
A person is also an electrician, a technician, a firefighter, a police officer, yes, it is a person. What is the question, Jeremy? You were going to tell me something?
That same.
Okay, okay. And what is a place? It can be Canada, sorry. Canada,
Park,
the church, the
England.
church, house, the central
Market.
park,
planet, Marte,
planet,
Cocoa.
Mars, the
Jupiter,
moon, yes, Jupiter, And what is a thing? In this case, a thing can be anything, right? It can be a car, a computer,
Fencing.
a pencil. It can be a door, you said. What else? An egg, yes. An egg. Yes, for example. An egg.
hamburgers,
Hamburgers, yeah. Yeah.
Television.
TV, a television, correct. A television. Yes, and what is an animal? For example, it can be a horse, giraffe,
Tiger. Lion.
a tiger, lion,
Horse.
dog,
octopus,
octopus, elephant,
kangaroo,
etc., etc. Okay, so just to remember again, and I will put it again now. What is a noun? Guys, can somebody tell me? A person. Juan, Donald Trump, police officer, blah, blah, blah.
the
A
robot,
place, Canada, the church, house. A thing, car, computer,
pizza,
pencil, door.
dog,
Or
An animal, a horse, a tiger, a lion, a dog. Okay?
okay.
Let's continue. So, what is a noun? Is all of these things. Person, place, thing, animal. Okay? And in this and thing, we can also put food. Okay? Wow. Now, guys, now that we know what is a noun, we can say that some nouns, so it means some person, some people, sorry, some things, some animals, or some food are countable and some nouns are uncountable. Okay? Okay, and let's see. For example, what is countable? The countable nouns are those that we can count, that we can say that we can count. In this case, it is a fast review. So what is it that we can count? For example, the cars, we can count 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars. Yes, count. It means count. Yes. So I will put it here with you guys. I will open the. So there are things that we can count. Okay. For example.
For example, the numbers we don't count. Yes.
The numbers, we count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We count the numbers. Yes.
11, 11.
The numbers.
The time?
Sorry. The time, we can count the time. Yes, but the time we don't count it. We measure the time. Yes, it is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but we cannot count the time like there is 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. No,
Yes.
we exactly. So the time it's let's say that it is not countable, but we measure, which is different, right? Yes. Now, guys, here is the first concept, guys. Singular. For example, when it is singular, it means only one. And we use a or an in front of it. So for example, we say a car, a chair, a television. When we say that it is one car, one chair, one television, one bed. Yes, it is countable.
An apple.
An apple, correct. For example, a lemon, an apple. Yes. Now, when we have more than one, then we add to the plural. Es, yes. For example, 2 cars, 2 chairs, 2 apples, 3 apples, 4 apples. Yes, 4 lemons. We are going to learn about plural and singular later, but right now it is a general view. Okay, so when we have countable nouns, we use singular and plural, correct? Okay, so for example, apples, lemons. Okay, now this is a general review, so don't worry about the concepts because we are going to go one by one, okay? For example, if we want to ask about the quantity of a countable noun, we use the phrase how many, we use the phrase how many, okay? We will go on to learn about it later. This is a general review. How many apples do you want? Okay, now we are going to speak about the uncountable nouns. Can somebody read, please?
Stars.
Can somebody read, please?
Is the water the
Uncountable nouns are nouns we cannot or do not count.
We cannot or do not count. So what does it mean that we cannot count? For example, the sky. Can we count the sky? We can say 1 sky, 2 skies? No. So the sky is uncountable. For example,
The stars.
the stars. We can see that there are 50 stars, but we cannot count them. It is infinite, right? So we call it uncountable. Yes. For example, the stars. The water, for example.
Teacher, the fish in the ocean.
The fish in the ocean. Fish. Well, we know that we can count probably 1, 2, 3 fishes. Three fish. I'm sorry, but all of the fish in the ocean, no, we cannot count them. Yes, so we say that we cannot count them, and let's learn. So can somebody read this?
They are always in the singular form. With them.
Good.
The right,
So,
teacher. The right también. The right.
What, Claire? Sorry.
The right. The right.
right?
Sorry.
The right.
Rice. For example, here I have rice. Yes, I mean we can count this bag probably, but when there is too much rice, uncountable.
The sugar,
Rice, sugar, we cannot count the sugar. Yes, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's really complicated. So we say that we cannot count, or it is uncountable or non-countable. Yes. Okay, let's continue.
Is the count the adjective or the kilos and the gramo una palabra para contar?
Yeah, exactly. And that is quantity. Quantity. Yes. When we say 1 pound, 1 kilo, yes, that is quantity. Okay. For example, we say 1 pound of rice, 1 pound of sugar, but that is different. Yes, because we are not counting one by one the sugar, right? One little piece of sugar, two little pieces of sugar. We are counting the thing in quantities. For example, we say 1 pound, 1 pound of sugar, 1 kilo of sugar, which is different. Yeah, but we will speak about it later. Okay, this is a general review. Don't worry. Okay, just for
The
you to know.
example is dollar.
The dollar, yeah, the dollar, we can count the dollar, but for the money, we cannot count the money because if we want to count all of the money in the world, China has different money, United States has different money, Guatemala has different money. So money is uncountable, but dollar, quetzales, yens, we can count that, but money we cannot. Yeah. Let's continue.
The bread, teacher.
Sorry?
The bread is uncountable.
The bread.
The bread.
Bread. But we will talk about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will talk about food later. Okay. So the only thing that you have to know is, for example, for countable things, we say how many, and for uncountable things, we say how much. But this is a general review. Okay. How much for uncountable? For example, how much sugar? Yes.
And cheese.
Coffee.
How much coffee?
The
how much water?
Not the countable.
Correct. Yeah, but don't worry. We will speak about food and things like that through all the day. Right now, it is a general concept, okay? So, for example, here we have sugar. Now, guys, I want you to know that there are nouns that can be countable or uncountable at the same time. Yes? So, there are some nouns that we can count or we cannot count. And this depends on if we are talking about a specific item or in general. Yeah? For example, pepper, you know, the chili peppers, the peppers, you know, we can say 2 peppers or we can say peppers only. Yes, we can say that it is countable and sometimes it is uncountable. Yeah. You say, I want to buy 2 peppers or I want to buy peppers. Yeah. Okay. And now, guys, now we have here a little introduction to the singular and plural. Yes, when we speak about noun. For example, singular, 1 person. Plural, 2 people. Singular, it is 1 animal. Plural, 2 animals. Okay, so for example, plurals, we will talk about it later. Don't worry, but this is a little example. Most of the nouns, for example, they finish with S. For example, duck, ducks. For example, apple, apples. But depending on the context, for example, words that end with X, SS, CH, SH, they finish, for example, church, 1 church, 2 churches. Yes. 1 peach, 2 peaches. Yes. We add ES for plural. Okay, and now with a vowel and Y, we only add S. Day, days. 1 day, and plural, days. Toy, 1 toy, and plural, toys. Now, ending in a consonant plus the Y. This we are going to use the rules for also verbs. Do you remember the verbs? These are the same rules, guys. So in this case, it's not for verbs, it's for nouns. Yes, for plural nouns. Yeah. So when we talk about in this case, cherry, when it is a consonant and a Y, we can say cherries, IES. Lolly, lollies. Yeah. For example. Okay. This is a general perspective again, so you don't have to be worried. So let's continue. This is a general perspective. Okay. So basically today, you will learn all of these concepts. Okay. So we will learn about counts, uncountable, non-countable, countable, or count. We will learn about plural and singular, and we also will learn about plural and singular, and we also learn about there is, there aren't, but you don't have to worry. It is a lot of concepts, okay? So now What I want you to see if you were able to understand what is a noun. So can you tell me what is a noun?
Now is a person, a place,
Personal place,
and animal.
Place,
animal,
and animal.
A noun is a person, place, animal. So what is happening with the adjectives, guys? What happened is that the adjectives describe nouns. For example, a person. Teacher Freddy is old. Teacher Freddy is happy. Teacher Freddy is angry. The adjective is describing the noun. You see? So now everything has like a function. Yes, this is the way that the language is working. So we will learn about the concept. And there are two types of nouns, guys. The ones that we can count and the ones that we cannot count. What is the name? The ones for we can count, how do we call them? The nouns that we count, how do we call them?
The quality
No.
is
Countables.
Oh.
And the nouns that we cannot count. Okay, we have the nouns that we can count and the nouns that we cannot count. The nouns that we cannot count, how do we call them?
uncountable,
Uncountable or non-countable?
not countable.
Non-countable. And with the nouns, we have a quality. It is plural and it is singular. Yes. For the countable nouns, we have plural and we have singular. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. Allow me one moment. Let's continue with the next part of the class. Okay. One moment. Okay, so in this case, guys, I will present to you a game, yes? And in this game, we are going to speak a little bit about nouns, okay? It is a game, but unfortunately in Google Drive, for some reason, the presentation don't work the same way they do in the computer. So I will not play exactly as I would like to play, but I will present to you about the game. Okay, let's do the presentation. So in the Jeopardy game, you are supposed to choose different nouns. For example, we have body, the parts of the body. Yes, these are nouns. Yes, animals, these are nouns. Numbers, classroom objects are nouns, and clothes. And let's continue. Oh, sorry. You see, it doesn't work the way it has to work. And I'm so sorry for this. Let's get back. Let's erase this. It doesn't work the way it has to work. So, for example, what part of the body is this?
Mouth.
Mouth. And this?
Lips.
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 The mouth and the lips. It can be the mouth and the lips.
Lips.
Let's continue. For example, in this case,
Ears.
Ears.
part of your body is this? It is the ear. Yeah. And what is the? Do you think ear is countable or uncountable?
It's countable.
It's countable.
Countable.
One ear.
Singular is one ear, an ear, and plural, two ears.
2 ears.
Correct. And what part of your body is this?
Feet.
Good.
Feet. Feet. And do you think it's countable or uncountable?
It's countable.
It is countable. So it is 1 feet, one foot
And 2
for
feet.
singular and 2 feet for plural. Yes? 1 for singular is foot and 2 plural feet. Feet. No S, only feet. Yes? Feet. The feet. Now, what part of your body is this?
Arm.
Arm. Singular is plural. Singular is arm, and plural arms. For example, in this case, fish. What do you think? Is this countable or uncountable?
Countable.
Yes and no. You know,
Because from is the animal
It is an
For
animal,
the-
but unfortunately, we cannot count all of the fish in the ocean. So it is
No,
uncountable.
uh-huh.
It is uncountable. So we don't, the no plural because it is uncountable. So we call it only
But-
fish.
But
Fish.
if the food is the countable.
Yes, but it is uncountable. It is uncountable. It is uncountable. So it is a fish. Okay. And what is this animal?
A Norse.
Donkey.
No. Horse.
Norse?
Horse.
Horse, guys. Horse. Remember that Norse is the profession. Norse is the profession. Yes. Okay, so we have a horse. And horse is countable or uncountable?
It's
Countable.
Countable.
It's countable. One horse,
Countable.
two horses.
horse.
One horse, two horses. Yes. And what about the fish? Countable or uncountable?
Countable.
No,
Countable.
uncountable.
No,
Uncountable. So it is one fish, two fish, three fish, only like that. Only like that. We say fish, only fish. Yes. Now, what is this? What animal is this?
It's
What?
frog.
It is a frog. What animal is this?
Snake.
Snake.
Snake. One
Snake.
frog, two frogs, three frogs. Yes. A snake, one snake, two snakes, three snakes. Yes. Okay, what is this number?
I think.
I think.
I think.
It's
What is this
countable.
number? Yes, the numbers are countable. The numbers are countable, guys.
30.
37.
7. Okay, what number is this?
94.
94.
94.
94.
94.
What number is theirs?
100. 100.
100. Good. Okay,
Teacher, I
what
have
is
a
this?
question.
So,
The
Stop.
numbers is not now, for this not a touch of the touch of the number.
It can be called as a noun because of the name, not because of the thing that we can touch, because of the name. Yes, because we can say we can call it a noun because of the name. 100. Yes, because we say the 100. If I do a 100, I can use it as a noun only because of the name. Yes. Why, teacher? Because, for example, if I am teaching and if I am saying this is 100 and this is another 100, okay. In this case, you can describe this is a little 100 and this is a big 100. Yes. In this case, I am using it as a noun. Yes. But in this right now for teaching purposes, I am putting the numbers because it is something that we can count. You know. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is countable. Yes, that is the reason that I am using it. Do you understand?
We can say a 100 to 100.
For example, in that case, that is the reason that I'm using them. To exactly, we can say, oh, sorry. For example, we can say it is 100 in this case. 2 100s, 3 100s, 4 100s, depending. But I am using it only for teaching purposes because the numbers is something that we can count. That is the reason, yes? But you will not see a scenario where you have to say, oh, 1 100, 2 100s, 3 100s. No, I am using it only to use the numbers because we can count, okay? So don't get confused. I don't know if I answered your question, Alvaro.
Yes.
Okay. No problem, no problem. Any question, you let me know. Okay, so 100. Then what? No, okay, now
Scissors.
these guys,
This is scissors.
they are scissors. Scissors. And in this case, guys, scissors is a singular word. Even though it says scissors, it is singular. It is only one scissors. Okay?
It's countable, not countable, porque it's the plural, entonces.
It's countable. Yes, it is countable. It is countable. It is countable. And if you say scissors, that is in plural and in singular. 1 scissors, 2 scissors. You just call it scissors. Scissors.
Teacher,
Yes.
For example, apple.
Apple is countable. 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, 4 apples.
The teacher, the sample. Easy, I separo the scissor. What is the number?
No, because you have to say scissors. The
Two
scissors.
parts of scissors.
Scissor.
The scissors. 2 pairs of scissors. If you have 3 scissors, that's the 3 scissors. And if you have 1 scissor, you say one. You don't say 1 scissor. You say scissors. The scissors. Yes. Scissors. Even though it is only 1. Yes. Scissors. That is the name. Scissors. Don't get confused. Scissors.
Teacher,
That is the name.
your name.
Sorry.
This is your name.
My
your
name. That is the name. The
Scissor.
name is scissors. The name is like that.
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Good questions, guys. Good questions. You are like, Teacher Freddy, what is this? Bah! Teacher Freddy, what is this? Bah! Teacher. But good. I like the questions because it means that you are learning. Yeah. And what about this? What is this, guys? This blue thing. The blue thing.
Bag.
It is a pencil case. Oh, sorry. The name is pencil case. It is a pencil case. That is correct. It is a pencil case. Okay. What is that?
In English, no.
Sharpener.
Sharpener.
It is a sharpener. 1 sharpener, 2 sharpeners.
Sharpeners.
2 sharpeners.
Sharpener.
2 sharpeners.
Pencil sharpener. Yes, not yet.
Yes, you can say that, but you already know that this is going to help you only to your pencil. So you don't have to be that because it is the only thing that this works for the pencil. So you can say pencil sharpener or sharpener and people will know it. What is that?
Bad.
Bag.
Bad.
Yes. Bag. We can say backpack, okay? Because it is back, no bag. Back because of the back. Yes. Backpack.
Is the
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Why we can see the cost in the screen?
No, it's because it was this was a game, guys. We say the cost, we say the money because it was a game, but the game only works when the presentation is in Windows. But I uploaded the presentation to Google Drive and it doesn't work. So instead of playing, I am just making the presentation. That is the reason. This, you don't worry about this. It was a game, guys, that I had for you, but the game doesn't work in Google Drive because I have the presentations in Google Drive. That's the reason. Okay, let's continue. What is this? Backpack. Yeah. What about this?
Pants.
Pants.
Jeans.
Pants or jeans. Jeans as well. We also call them in British. They also call them I think trousers, something like that. So jeans, pants, trousers is the name. Trousers.
I have a question. Jean is the material and the marca.
I don't know, to be honest, but American people call them jeans or pants, just like that. You call them like that. To be honest, I don't know if that is the material, you know. I just know that these are called pants and jeans. Yes? Let's continue. This is a skirt. We are going to learn this later as well. This is a skirt. Yeah. And this is countable. 1 skirt, 2 skirts, 3 skirts, 4 skirts. Yes. What is this?
This is shoes.
Choice.
Shoes. one shoe, two
One
shoes,
shoe,
three shoes, four shoes, and also pair of shoes. One pair of shoes, two pair of shoes, three pair of shoes. Pair means two, right? Yeah.
Pair of shoes.
And a scarf.
Scarf.
One scarf, two scarves, three scarves, countable. Yes?
Or scarf.
Countable. Okay. So let's stop a little moment, guys. And what is it that you are going to do? Okay. You don't have to do right now anything because we are going to check in the presentations. What is it that we're going to do? But right now, do you understand what is a noun? Yes? Do you understand what is a noun? What is a noun?
A noun.
Noun is person.
A noun is a person.
Noun can be a person, things, place,
Animal.
Animal,
or place.
or place. Okay. So right now, guys, I will stop the presentation.